Kid, me too.
What's
Hey, everybody.
up, everybody?
Welcome
up, everyone?
to that Anything and Everything podcast.
Do you guys like my new green screen? Check that out.
Oh, yeah. What
Right.
is that?
Um, let's
It's
see. Right here,
guitars.
this is a flying V. That's a King V right there.
Uh huh.
And then this is a 1969 Dan Electro.
Yeah.
And then this over here, this is the Jackacaster. It's a
Oh.
Jackson neck on a Stratocaster body. I call it
Oh.
the mutt.
It's the Met.
It's the mutt. Yeah.
Gotcha.
hmm And then let's see the hubcap on this side. I'm not sure. I think it's from I don't know, Chevy something. It has like the Corvette flags on it. So anybody that might know something about something, that's what that is. And then I
Okay.
have a 1960s Chevy hubcap hanging right there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
It's stuff I found shoved up in the crevices of my basement. So
Huh? Cool.
yeah.
I gotta do the same thing to my basement, fix it up soon.
So, how is everybody? How's everybody's day been?
I've been doing
Pretty
pretty
good.
good. Yeah. Been having a pretty good day. How about everybody else?
You
I've
know,
been
I
having,
had a really good day. It's been long, but it's been good.
Nice.
Yesterday was a little bit stressful, and I slept like the whole day, which was weird. But hey, I feel great today.
Good.
And we've been very productive. So,
Good.
hey, Cat D, how are you?
What's
hey,
up,
Cat
Cat D?
D.
How you doing? Cat D, we got a new green screen behind me.
Huh.
Something a little more appropriate, right?
Well, I
Well,
like
not
the
appropriate. It's just
flags.
different. Yeah, that the flag is awesome. Well, we can always go back to the flag. I can change it. It just takes a second.
Well, see, I thought that you was going to leave the flag, and
Oh, I
Yeah, I
still
you
like
have the
the
flag
flag.
though. I still have that green screen.
you changed it.
No, I didn't. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Watch. All I have to do is this right here. Wait a minute. I know it's somewhere in the phone. Let me just look. I know it's under background.
You did
Background.
not have to
Background.
change it. I was just saying the flags were great. This is great as well.
See right there. I told you. It didn't
I
go
like
anywhere.
that. You can
You just
just
moved
change
your
it whenever
phone.
you want.
Yeah.
That's not a green screen. You just moved your phone.
That's so crazy.
Ah, come on, McFly.
Yeah, this is a green screen behind me too. Where's that?
So
You like
we
There
that?
it
so we want to get on some subjects right tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we lost IOC, huh?
Oh, we did. Where'd he go?
I don't know. Maybe it's gonna start booting him again.
It did last time, didn't it? It does that sometimes.
What's up, Bobbin?
Hello, how are you?
Russell, what's going on? How you doing?
What's up,
Hey,
Russell?
what's up, guys? How are you guys doing?
I am
Much.
fine.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
How about the chat? Cat D, how was your day? I'm gonna guess absolutely fantastic.
Wonderful.
Electrifying, right?
That's
So
It
fine.
is amazing.
yeah, I had a pretty productive day. Got stuff done around the house. Didn't do anything outside because believe it or not, it was snowing. So I just focused on a bunch of projects I had in the house.
Wait,
And
it's snowing up there?
oh yeah, yeah, it was snowing. I did a live this morning from inside the house, only for like 6, 7 minutes, but yeah, it was. Yeah, it was definitely snowing.
Oh, I am so sorry,
There's
Lord
IOC.
Cozy. Prayers going out
Sorry
for
about
you
that,
and your
guys.
friend.
I tried to check on the chat and I pressed the X, but it was the wrong X. It completely threw me out. I do apologise.
That's
You
right.
are
It happens.
perfectly fine.
It's all good.
It happens. It's gonna be a lot of hail where I am. Oh, that's not good, Russell, at all.
Yeah.
Mike Miller, how you doing, brother?
Hey,
What's happening, Mike?
Mike. I'm gonna give everybody time to get in.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait until the crew gets here, and then we'll start chatting about tonight and everything else. He's in a wheelchair and he's trying to be a rapper,
Oh, that's
That's
pretty
cool.
cool.
and maybe a tornado.
Oh
Russell, wow.
no,
Damn, Russell. Sorry to hear
that's
that.
tough.
Be careful,
You
man.
stay safe for sure.
Russell, you got to be somewhere in Tornado Alley, huh? I'm just guessing, completely speculating.
Yeah,
I
and
am
who's
not.
in a wheelchair trying to be a rapper?
Their friend,
Oh.
Jimmy Brooks.
Jimmy Brooks.
Mm.
Met the guy
Longbeard,
from.
what's going on?
Hey, Longbeard.
How you doing,
How
buddy?
are you?
What's that in the long beard?
What's up, Longbeard?
Yes.
Yes, it was snowing at Jack's this morning. I seen it. Yeah, Mike saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I saw you comment on it. Yeah, it was real freakish. It was real freakish. It was just one of those. But like PA's like that. There's certain parts of PA you'll get like all 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah.
'Cause it could snow like that in the morning and by the afternoon be 70 degrees. But
I mean,
yeah,
it is getting close to spring though, so like it goes from like cold to hot. There's like
Well,
really
you've
no
got
spring
the
here.
cold front moving out and the warm front moving in, and it's kind of clashing right now.
just got out the pool hot in Cali. Oh man, that's sweet.
Longbeard, you
Yeah,
lucky
no.
dog.
Yeah,
All that warm weather.
yeah. Well, it's Cali for you.
Russell, Washington. Yeah. State,
Why? Yeah, I was gonna say Washington State or Washington, like
DC.
Washington D.C. Probably the state. 'Cause I don't
Washington,
think-
Washington D.C., formerly known as the State of Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
there's a Washington
So I live in
State, and
Cali.
then you got Washington D.C., which is in Virginia.
Yeah, but they got them
You like
fires
the
in
warm
Cali.
weather, don't you, Longbeard?
Yeah, Longbeard, you got to be what? Southern Cali? I mean, it's still cold in Northern Cali, right?
That's what I would think.
Yeah. I think Subi
It's a
might be in
must.
Northern Cali.
Isn't it a must to have a pool in Cali?
I know I'd want one. If I was anywhere south of here, I mean, I'm in PA and
Central.
I had one.
You're
Central.
like in North PA.
Yeah, and I still want a pool in the summertime. It gets hot, man.
Yeah.
Beside Bakersfield, all right.
All right, Mike.
Mike
Remember there was
Miller,
a
we're in
show
the
called
90s.
There's a show called Bakersfield PD,
Oh.
like in the 90s. You remember that show?
It kind of sounds
Actually,
familiar.
we don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
It was like an old show on Fox. It was like a goofy show.
No, I have no idea.
I don't know.
That's the only reason I know about Bakersfield, because of that show.
Huh.
I've never been to Cali.
I always
What's going
wanted
on,
to go.
Wander? What's
What's
up?
up, Sense of Wonder?
Wonder, how are you?
From the Bay Area. Yeah,
I've heard of the Bay Area,
It
I
gets
think I
cold,
know
heard there.
roundabout where you're at.
but I've never been.
I heard the water is always cold. That's why people, like when they escaped,
Oh yeah, I'm doing
Rock,
great, Wonder. I hope
they-
you're
they
doing
would-
well.
they would freeze in the water
Yeah.
because like it
Merle
was so
Haggard,
cold.
that's probably where I've heard that, Longbeard. The Bay Area.
Yeah.
Because I love me
That's
some
it.
Merle.
Alcatraz. When people
definitely.
escape Alcatraz, it would be freezing in the water, they said.
Definitely Merle Haggard.
I heard it's expensive to live out there down now. It's like the most expensive place to live, like San Fran, around that Bay Area.
I know, Longbeard.
Well, I also don't
A
know
lot
how
of
true it
things,
is.
like California, is the Wild West pretty much, right? Kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
Cali is expensive, yeah.
Oh,
I
heaven.
think,
Okay, Ashley, we can understand that. If you can speak English, that would be great. But if you can't, can you move on? And try not to spam the chat. I'm not trying to be rude, but
I think PA at one point was second to California as far as gas tax.
Caroline, hey.
I don't know if that's still true.
How
What's up,
are
Caroline?
you?
Hey, Caroline.
So, yeah, I don't know. All in all, pretty good day, pretty productive. Just did not get outside because of the snow. I just don't want to deal with it anymore.
Is it still snow outside right now?
No, it was warm enough. Everything melted. Everything
what I
melted,
figured.
but it was coming down. It was like quarter size snow at one point. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
can't
we
Hey,
didn't
shoot
get
beautiful.
here.
Okay,
Hey,
Ashley.
beautiful
Thank you.
Caroline. I speak English too.
I appreciate that. Will you speak English? Because we don't
Oh.
understand that. I
Yeah,
don't
hi,
even want to
Ashley.
say that. You know what hey, Anonymous.
I'm gonna guess it's Korean.
I'm not sure. But,
The onion skin snow. Yeah, exactly.
The letters look like they're Korean or maybe Japanese.
So yeah, the snow stuck around just long enough until the sun came out, and then it all melted anyway.
oh, you speak Spanish? Okay, I speak English.
I speak
And not even
Italian.
proper English. I'm from a holler. So, you just have
Not
to
even
pick through
proper
it.
English.
Understand what you can.
Where creator is, there's my puppy, Longbeard. You should know better.
And I'm on Discord.
Oh man.
Just look for Chester McFly on Discord. And then I'm from Philadelphia. Everybody else is from somewhere else.
We're all from different places.
I'm from north of that guy.
I'm from east of that guy.
Who's the later douchebag? Who was she calling the douchebag?
It's best just to let the chat go. McFly, just let it roll.
Yeah, just let it happen, man. Just
I
let it
mean-
happen. Oh. Knock knock. Oh, sorry.
You're supposed to say who's there, and Caroline comes
want
back and
to.
says, "Not Longbeard."
That's why I didn't want to say anything. Oh.
What does that mean, Ashley, in Spanish?
No habla. No habla español.
I don't know either.
Oh, so much
Was
fun.
you asking, is this Discord? This is StreamYard, Anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not having any more guests on tonight.
Well, I guess we don't have any more guests on tonight.
Come on.
Well, I mean, we can.
Much love,
Oh.
Caroline.
Later,
Bye.
Caroline.
There you go, Caroline. Thank you. Thank you, Caroline.
We love you, Caroline.
What do you think of the glowing blue spiral spotted across the night skies over Europe?
I haven't
I
heard
haven't
anything
heard
about
about
it.
IOC, you're over there. What have you heard?
I've heard that it was a rocket, and yeah, so it was one of those rockets. It was launched from Florida, and as it traversed through the atmosphere, it gathered up almost like a formation of ice around it, and that's what was displaying in the sky. Allegedly, that's the official formal narrative.
That's weird.
The official formal narrative.
Of course,
Well,
it's from America.
There you have it.
It almost,
Sorry.
it's almost
Sorry, creator. I'm sorry that we do that.
It's almost Elon Musk-esque. It's the same thing, same station, same. It's just all the same BS, you know. It's all the same distraction, smoke and mirrors, and all of that. NASA means to deceive. So look at it how they wilt.
Well, see, and NASA when they first
Cheers to
started,
that.
they wasn't in space.
Yeah, they were about
does
the
everybody know
ocean.
that?
Yeah, they were
They were
about
in
the
the
ocean.
ocean.
And they said, whatchamacallit, have you seen what's going on with Elon Musk? Everybody's been hating on him lately.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I
What's
don't know
going
why.
on?
I haven't seen that because I don't pay attention.
You haven't seen that? Like they're burning his cars, putting
What?
they're putting the Nazi symbol on cars and
because
crashing cars. People
look
are
at
destroying
everything
Teslas.
that's happened, Anonymous. We can't,
It's just
you
crazy.
know,
The
look at
trouble
the
is
whole
when these things,
ordeal
when these
with
scenarios are coming
JFK
through,
and all the files being
yeah,
let go and let
when
out and so much stuff being revealed. How can
when the
we, you
when the
know,
facts are there, it's no longer a conspiracy when you can prove it by fact.
right? And everybody is, you know,
I hear
being
frogs too.
conspiratorial right now because of things like that, things that was a conspiracy but has come to light to be true. So now we're all wondering, is all these conspiracies true or not? You know?
Or what other lies have we been told?
Yeah, what is really going on?
I really do hear frogs now. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey,
Hey, Tiffany.
Tiff. So good to see you.
What's going on, Tiff?
My little niece Tiffany, good to see you, my girl.
But I
Who's near frogs? Like I hear all these frogs.
That would be me. That I'm sitting on the porch.
That's cool.
My dogs are making noises and so ain't frogs.
No, now we hear nothing. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I don't hear them now.
They stopped, but they'll get started again.
I'm doing good, Tiff. I am. I had a real
Doing
good day today.
To you.
Productive. Couldn't wait for the podcast, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
For the podcast.
I've done a dual live on my channel this morning, guys. That was interesting to say the least.
Who did you do a dual live with?
Just another one of my subscribers, you know. It come to light they wanted to do a duel, so we just done one together, and we had a hell of a laugh, you know. And the chat was laughing, and it was just a great time, you know.
Nice. Good.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
T-Raw.
That
I hope
sounds
it's
like
a
an
good
amazing
trip.
time. Yeah.
Strawberry, how are you?
T-Raw.
I've missed you.
What's
You
up,
same for
Strawberry?
me.
I've been seeing your post about the baby.
Hey, Strawberry.
Beautiful baby.
Congratulations.
Her first grandbaby, guys.
Nice. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
That's
Strawberry.
awesome.
Congratulations.
I
Awesome.
do try to keep up with my peoples.
Yeah, I remember becoming a grandparent for the first time. I
What does
thought
that mean?
I was just too young.
I know you speak English, girl.
Nacho
Why you
Supreme.
doing me this way?
Nacho Supreme.
Come on, Ashley.
I like that.
Oh, we're doing great, T-Raw, and I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a good trip.
Nacho,
Hey,
welcome, in,
Nacho,
brother.
how are you?
Good to see you, in, brother.
Nacho Supreme.
I think Ashley might be thinking she's ordering food up in here. I'm not sure what's going on.
Hey, Tori.
I don't know. Hey,
Hey,
Tori.
Tori.
She might be. She might be thinking she's ordering food. I don't know. So what do you
Nacho
think's going on,
Supreme
Ashley?
is awesome.
Yeah, I know. Nacho's always got the best names.
I have an idea, Ashley.
I like not Nacho.
The next
And
time
then
you
somebody
do
told
not
me that
speak
wasn't Nacho.
English, I'm going to have one of the moderators to kick you. I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you're saying, and I don't like that, you know?
Well, I'm going to have to get my other phone out and do what a boy got to do. Watch this. Here we go.
Somebody else speaking Spanish over here.
Oh. Can you speak English?
Pala Inglés.
We speak no Espanol. See you later, Anonymous. stay safe and stay blessed. And thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
We really
Be
appreciate
anonymous.
it. Truly.
Yeah. So, how is everybody in the chat tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is drama free because this is certainly a drama free zone tonight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want me to speak to you, don't be here, because I'm up here to speak to people that are in here. And if you don't want to be spoken to by me, well, what can I do about that?
Exactly.
That's true.
It's very apparent that I'm here, and you're not no more special than I am, or no more equal than I am. What can I say?
Have a good night too, Ross. Stay safe and stay blessed, man.
Happy trails
GT,
to you.
bro.
Happy trails
Enjoy your trip, buddy.
until we meet again.
Yeah, right. uh, yeah, I don't know. T-Rod makes me think about things, you know.
I ain't get mad at nobody.
No, nobody got mad at nobody. There was things being said in the chat. It wasn't directed at anybody in the chat or nobody on the channel. But you know, if you want to take that up in your heart, that's your business, and good luck to you. It's not my business. I didn't shout at anybody. I didn't cuss anybody. You asked me to do something, take your wrench. I'd done it, and off you went. Lovely. And then you're coming on one of the other accounts into my channel. Oh, don't forget I've got this account causing more drama. Why? Why? Just go away. I haven't got multiple accounts. I've only got one. Me, the man Andy, on Eye of Creator. I don't need multiple accounts to come and bombard people with other accounts and make myself noticed and mentioned.
Hey, American Brat. Hello? How you been, American Brat? Is everybody in here still?
I'm here, Chester.
I am still here. I just had to go backstage for a minute. That's all. Somebody tried texting me, and it's all on the same phone, so I had to, do my thing, and I still haven't put that sticker up. I know. What can I tell you? Jack is what Jack is, you know. I'm here, kind of. Yeah.
No, you're
I
good,
wander.
Tori. You're good, Tori. And those guys, they can say whatever they want. They don't say it to me. They say it behind my back.
Exactly that, you know. It is what it is. You have to see it for what it is, you know. I wasn't showing any malice towards anybody, that I wasn't displaying any hatred to anybody, you know. And so it's not my fault. I can't control what people come into my chat named as, or nor what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, clowns would be clowns, at the end of the day.
Exactly. You have to have the wisdom and the wherewithal to raise above it. If you know better, do better. You know, don't succumb to it like that.
Yeah, I addressed it, and then I was like, that's pretty much it. And that's how you have to be. Some people just love drama at the end of the day. And,
Mm-hmm.
that's all their accounts will be. They'll claim other people love it, but then that's all they do. And we're not about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured. Yep. Well, like I said, this is a drama-free zone, so I hope the drama's gone. That's all I have to say. Because if it's not gone, I'll personally make sure it's gone. And if people want to hate me for it, then fine.
No hate.
Because I'm going to be honest, I've had enough of this shit. I really have.
Yeah. Then as we learn, they're hitting on you. I mean, you're doing things right. Yeah, exactly. Like, I thought you were upset with me. I was only defending just from fly about it. It's all good, Tori, and I appreciate that. Where is Mountain Mama here?
Yeah, she's gone. She's gone.
Yeah, you see, Mountain Mama's gone, you see, because of this, and it's just unwarranted, unnecessary, uncalled for. No one's asked for it, you know. And we're just up here trying to give ourselves with love and peace and effective, dignified behaviour. And you get told not to talk to me, you know, and just to be apologised to 5 minutes afterwards because you realise what's really gone on. Neither Tory nor I are to blame here. We've done no wrong. But you know, if you want to come in and point fingers and talk to me in the way and shout piss off in my chat and all those things, I haven't done the wrong, you know. And I've got to stand and defend my corner.
That's exactly what I did the other day. You know, I said my two pieces, and I just want to move forward. And
You know,
Exactly. You asked me.
hey,
You asked me.
hang on. We're gonna do a lean in moment here, okay? Because the two other people in the chat know exactly what I'm about to talk about. With all of the real life drama going on in all of our lives, the last fucking thing I want is this bullshit. I'm about ready to boot people. I'm serious. This is enough. This is enough because this is all jokes. This is all like make believe shit. Like you guys have no idea what is actually going on in people's lives. And then you have to come in here and just start drama. That's what the problem is with this whole YouTube thing and having chats offline and all of this crazy ass shit. I don't understand why people have to start drama. Let people do what they're going to do. Let people go where they want to go. Let people chat with who they want to chat with. I'm going to be honest. I really enjoyed having Longbeard in here tonight. I thought that was awesome. I'm glad he came in. That was
yeah,
really fun. It
yeah,
was. And I hope he comes back. I do. Even if Caroline boots him again. Because it's fun. It's fun. It's entertainment. That's what this is supposed to be, is entertainment, not drama-filled bullshit.
I didn't even know that happened.
Well, there's a lot that isn't even worth talking about because it's not worth breathing any life into it. Because it's drama. And just like I
Exactly.
always say, drama is garbage. And it belongs right where garbage belongs. Right?
Yeah,
Misery loves company.
Yeah.
yeah, they're
Yep.
best friends.
So anyway, that's Jack's 2 cents. Trump signed an order to reshape how elections in the U.S. are run. Is it constitutional? Thank you, Cat D. Thank you for changing the subject and shedding a little bit of light on this. I don't know. How exactly is he trying to reshape elections?
Is it what the Electoral College? I think that's what I heard. I'm not sure though.
Oh, let's see. Let me see what I could find real quick and see if, maybe I can't find. That's a good question. Yes, it really is. Let's post this one real quick, huh? I don't even know what to make of that because I haven't heard anything, to be honest. But I can't say that it would surprise me that he's.
Sure, Tori. Yeah.
Yep. He's trying to gain more power over elections. Well, again, this is gonna be one of those things that you can't just like Google search and let's go down a rabbit hole real quick, okay? This isn't something that you can just Google search and kind of go off of even the first couple of stories that you're gonna read.
Yeah.
especially
Congratulations, Tori.
in your one country. I applied for Mona's. Oh, that's awesome, Tori. I hope you got it.
Yeah, me
Paper
too.
ballots, etc. Oh yeah. uh, so I mean, even trying to figure out exactly what he's doing. Trump signs I'll read you some of the headlines, okay? Trump signs executive order requiring proof of citizenship to register to vote in
That
federal
makes sense.
elections. I think that makes perfect sense. I
Yeah.
certainly don't want somebody that's not actually a citizen of this country voting in what happens in this country, because then why can't all of the people that live in China vote on what happens in this country? What's going to stop that? If it's an illegal vote, I don't care if they're in this country or they're outside of this country, because to me, there's no difference. If there's no difference, then it could be anybody. Anybody could just vote whenever. So
Yeah, and there's still Americans that can't vote, like Puerto Ricans and people from like what should we call it, like American Samoa and places like that. They can't vote. You know what I mean? They're American citizens. So somebody who's coming here illegally, who's not an American citizen, I don't think they should have the right to vote. That's just my 2 cents.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think he's wrong in that.
I mean, the Marines is tough. American brat. He could do it. I mean, that's tough.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
mean,
have
he wants to join the Marines. All the more power to him. Absolutely, have him join the Marines. Uh so like my personal run-in with Marines is not traditional of, I guess, what people would normally think a Marine is. I had a unique position in life to work with specialized units within the Marines called the EOD. And man, you want to talk about a hardy bunch, that they're all fine human beings, because in the time of war, when stuff is blowing up and going off and people are trying to, like, unalive you, these people are basically hunting bombs and trying to defuse them so that they're not going to hurt anybody, you know? So, yeah, 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 absolutely. Um, yeah, one of my friends is, I forget what his title is, because I was not in the service. I worked with a lot of service members and a lot of police, but he was master sergeant or master EOD. I can't remember. I'm gonna butcher his name or his credit. So yeah, it's all good, Subi and Tori. Let's just drop it and move on. All right, guys. Just seriously, I don't even want to talk about this anymore. I really don't. I got better things to worry about than who's upset with who on YouTube, guys.
Exactly.
You know,
That's why I haven't really been on YouTube.
like I'm seriously not trying to be mean about this, but I do not care who's upset with who or who doesn't want who in whose chat. I really don't, you know? Sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood.
That's funny.
So, IOC, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
So I got some questions. I actually so let's start it off. Let's start it off like this. A while back I watched this movie, right? And it was a depiction, obviously it's just a movie, right? And there's Hollywood in it and all of that. But this one kind of caught my eye because of the depiction of different things that are described in different books in the Bible. And it was basically like the times of Noah, right? And about how these beings, I can't remember exactly what they were called, were cast to earth. And
Nephilim.
what's that?
Is it the Nephilim?
Well, the way they were portrayed in the movie, they were basically cast to earth and were like held almost in molten rock. And
Akanami,
the
or what the fuck?
Watchers, the Watchers.
You know what I'm talking about? The Akanami, or what the fuck's I'm butchering that name.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
Akanami. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this I believe it was the Watchers, and they were supposed to. I think the Watchers were supposed to be sent here to help man. Help me out, IOC, because I only know so much about this. You know.
Yeah, yes, the watchmen. That's right. To watch out, almost like the shepherds, like the story of Jesus Christ himself. You know, a fisher of men, the shepherd of the watchmen over men, to guide them and show them the right path, the right way, and not to lean unto their own will, but unto the higher source, the higher power. You know,
Okay. All right.
and because the angel, like Lucifer, the fallen angel, had corrupted the world, and they had all intermingled and gone all wrong. That's why the story of Noah is told, like the great floods, the wash of the world. It got rid of all of the sins and all of the wrong ways, and almost like a reset, a restart, to have the world as it was created to be. And we're still not there.
All right.
Will we ever get there?
Well, you know, it's that's dependent upon the consciousness of man, because at the moment, through chemicals and biologicals and goodness knows what else barrage we're under at the moment, the masses are so chronically dumbed down. A lot of people are born onto this world and die again, and never realizing they was ever under a regime or a system or an oppression or a dark entity that's actually ruling them. They'll take it for real life that this is just how it is. A life of slavery to a system with a hidden agenda. You know, it's that's why the secret societies have the hidden hand, and we are all working ourselves back into the dirt for absolutely nothing. To own what? You can't own anything. You only have a possessory right over it. You can't take it with you. So what is this system actually doing to us? When we look up above the parapet and have a look around, when you haven't got your nose to the grindstone, you might see what's really going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
They want to
Exactly.
keep you in debt, keep you a slave.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, they definitely want to keep us all a slave. You know, that way they can keep us under their thumb and working for the company. You know, that's it.
Well, that's how the banking system operates. Every dollar that's produced or printed, you know, 9/10 of it, according to the reserve fractional banking rules, are lent back out again. You know, so there is never enough currency printed to repay back the debt, and that's why it's a perpetual debt system that's never repaid, because there's never enough money in circulation to repay it.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. It's all true. It's all true.
And so, therefore, the birth certificate system, which is the actual banking bond, that's what we are held collateral to for the banks. That's why the government hold that person. It's our family estate. We've heard of family estate. That's it right there. And it's an innumerable, immeasurable amount of money. It's infinitive from the moment that it's created until the moment that you pass over. For your birth certificate is also your death certificate, because it's got your uppercase glosser name on there. It's a fictional dead entity. It's a corporation. It's corporate rules. It's trust law. We're all under trust law.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
And it's called a quasi-trust because we have a misconstrued relationship whereby the government sees us as the trustee and them as the beneficiary, and that's why they're getting paid so much. Whereas in actual fact, it's quite au contraire. We are the beneficiary and they are the trustee. That's why they are public and civil servants. They are to serve our needs, but we have been taught and indoctrinated quite the reverse. And that's what I'm talking about, these official narratives. When you hear an official narrative, just think the opposite and you're probably nearer the truth.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I couldn't agree more, Andy. Honestly, I could not agree more. It is. It's the truth. It's the truth. especially the past couple of years, just dealing with the DoD world and trying to decipher what's actually going on in the world. I would have to, living in the United States, look at other countries and what other countries are talking about our country, and then listen to things that are going on in our country, and then only actually like believe maybe a quarter of it, if that,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
try to come to your own conclusion, from that corner. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, everything is a narrative, and whatever you think is actually going on, it's not. It's probably the complete opposite.
Well, of course, it's a narrative, and who tells the narrative? The narrator. They're
Yes.
storytellers. They'll tell you, "Oh, this is our political correspondent." You know
It's his
what is
story.
a political correspondent? It's a storyteller. Jack and Ori, come on.
It's his
They're
story.
all
His
they're all up there reading a script from the same hidden hand that runs much of everything else of this corrupted world. It's all tainted and it's all owned by the few, and that's why it's run the masses, because the few have control.
Yeah.
Like the kids' movie Ants.
I never saw ants.
I
Have a
saw
watch.
Ants.
Have a watch. There's just a dozen chiefs with thousands and thousands of worker ants all doing as they're told, and it's reminiscent to what's happening in this world. There's a few families overlording the masses. Why? Fear, because they instill fear one way or another, through terrorism or through the loss of money or the loss of property or the loss of your house or whatever it may well be. Through fear, you will keep bowing down to their regime.
Yep.
People think that the Roman Empire is a thing of the past. It's living strong and ruling to this very day.
Yeah, it's just more for names.
Why
Yeah.
do you think we're forever being shown what the Pope's doing? We're always being updated on the Pope's health and everything like that. Who cares? He's just another man. He's not God. What's going on? Why do they make such a fuss over it? Because that's where the ruling of the world is coming from. There was actually 3 popes. They show us one. There was a white pope, a black pope, and a grey pope. The black pope is the top chief. We get shown the white pope. Have a look into it, guys. There's a hierarchy of canon and ecclesiastical ruling.
That's crazy. There was a show like on HBO about something similar to that. It was about the new pope or something.
We are talking about the actual state of the world. This guy, the actual state of the world.
Hey, Tom. Good to see you, Tom. Welcome in, my guy.
Yeah, good to have you, Tom. Thank you.
So we're talking about the fraudulent ways of the banking system, the fact that it's got no intrinsic value, the currency, the fiat currency that they are operating under. Fiat means no thing. It has no intrinsic value. The gold standard removed any intrinsic value in 1933 in your country. It's all just a promise to pay. How can you settle anything on a promise? It's forever outstanding. And all of the corporations are bankrupt and they've been in liquidation ever since, because there is nothing backing the currency. It's all a belief system. It's all a lie. It's all no more than a religion that you want to book into. It's as simple as that.
He said, "You want to be depressed?"
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
well,
happening, Tom?
It's better to know what's actually going on, right?
Yeah. Then to pretend that you're living in something that's not what it is.
Tom, I
We
like
should
that. We
just,
should
yeah,
just kick each other
that'd
in
be a
the
whole lot.
bollocks.
That would be a whole lot less painful, and it would be over so much quicker. But no, life isn't that painless nor quick. We are to have this drudgery day in, day out, and you will enjoy and endure it.
Hey, Miss Rainey, how you doing?
Hey,
Good to
Miss
have you in
Rainey.
here.
Hey, Miss Rainey, good to see you, my lady.
How's it going, Miss Rainey?
So,
Yep.
The only way the only way with the system will fall is if we stop paying into it. It's the only way, because we are the currency, we are the ebb and flow of the water, held in by the banks. That we are the collateral. The government held our birth certificates as collateral, the banking bonds, to pay back the debt to the banking fraternity, the cartel. Because the US government and the English government to this very day are licensed to print their own currency. So why are they borrowing from a foreign corporation with added interests that they are making the people of their country pay back, which is a perpetual debt system with never enough money in circulation to ever settle anything with any
Yeah,
intrinsic value?
that's a good question. Why do they let China buy our debt?
So they own us.
But,
so
Yeah,
but you've
so
got
is
so
it?
we're flying a Chinese flag underneath the American flag.
so when we're
But
talking
the
about the
American
current.
flag's made in China.
But what have they bought the country with, as I'm asking you? Because if your currency has no intrinsic value, it isn't worth the paper it's printed on. What are we being bought out with, is what I'm saying. Why are we all working for a piece of paper that isn't worth anything?
Because it used to be worth something, and we're under the illusion that it still is.
Yeah, we're told it is.
Yeah, see, under the bills of exchange, it's called a promissory note. It's a promise to pay. Back in the days, the olden days, the cowboy would ride into town, maybe with gold in his luggage on his horse, and it's heavy. And because it's valuable, he didn't want to be robbed. He would have it stored in the bank, in the safe. And the bankman would give him a promissory note to say that
Yeah,
he's holding it for him. The
my
promissory
grandma,
note then in the man, yes. The
but she gave me
promissory note
silver
then in the
certificates.
Yes. The man could then bring that to the saloon. He can go and get himself a few whiskies and maybe a lady of the night if he so desired. And he would give the man behind the bar, the saloon man, his promissory note, and the barman would give him his change. The barman tomorrow, the next day, can bring this promissory note to the bank to retrieve his gold. That's how it used to work. But now there is no gold in circulation. It's just all a belief system.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's
Right.
crazy.
Some Cat D says cruise ship issues warning to passengers. Pirates may be in the area. Crazy to think there are still pirates. Cat D, I'll tell you what, there are still a lot of pirates. You can go out here in the streets of YouTube and look up different videos on pirates attacking cargo, like container ships. Oh, it's crazy to see some of these videos of these
Guys,
guys with like pew
let's not
pews.
listen. I'll tell you who the real pirates are. The politicians, guys. They they are the real pirates, because
Yes.
all the government legislative rules and their laws, that the acts and statutes, the legislative BS, they are all admiralty and maritime legislation. They are water laws. They are laws of the sea. They are nothing to do with the common law, the law of the land. And so, therefore, when they are bringing these civil infractions like driving your car too quick or going through a red light, they are considered shipping lanes. And so you are being taxed in your vessel to traverse their lanes. They claim and proclaim to own them. You see, that's how it's working. And so while we're letting them invoke maritime and admiralty district over us, jurisdiction, it's wiping out the common law. And we don't know who we are. And England and America are Christian landmass. That means common law jurisdiction. But the birth certificate is Roman Catholic. And that's why we are indoctrinated in a Masonic curriculum to believe a narrative that we are indoctrinated to believe. We are taught what to think and not how to think. This is why and how we are all duped with words through language. We don't really know what's being said to us, and we don't really know what we're saying back until we come to a level of understanding and comprehension of just how important language is and how we are to construct a sentence and formulate it for the correct narrative, because it can be misconstrued and it will be held against you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I honestly couldn't say it any better. Oh, yeah. really it's amazing how easy it is to brainwash the populace too.
It takes
It
two
really is.
generations. It takes
Yeah.
2 generations to reform history, his
Yes.
story, the narrative, because within 2 generations, the whole thing is lost and gone, even
Yep.
down to the address where you lived and who lived in there. People just forget. The same car could be on the drive. They would not know. We are dead and gone and forgotten.
Yep. 2 generations. Yeah, that's really not a long time either on the grand scheme of things, you know.
Of course not. You know, and as Dire Straits sings of it in Brothers in Arms, we have just one world, but we live in different ones.
Yeah. Yeah, we certainly do.
Hmm.
uh, yeah, well, I don't know. How's
So, and so that's why they are considered, in my mind, the pirates of this land. And when we look at the etymology in the dictionary of the word terrorist, a terrorist is a government that turns on its own people. Look what's going on here. And we're talking about voting tonight. I'm sitting here biting my lip. To register to vote is to vote, because to register is to give. When they let you go to the polling station some 4 years later, they give you a sense of democracy aboard their dictatorship. You are acquiescing, you are tacitly acquiescing at the point of registration into casting a vote because you don't know the rules behind it. You think you are doing the right thing. What you are actually doing is acquiescing or accepting to being ward of the state or being owned by the state. Your sense of red or blue down the road, whichever box you're going to tick, is the sense or the feeling of democracy. They are still going to dictate over you. It means no odds what colour you tick the box for, guys. You have already cast your vote at registration. That's what registration is. That's why you register your car, you register your children, you register your house. To register means to give. We are giving ourselves, we are giving our children to the state, we are giving our property to the state. We are always registering, which means to give. We are signing over the rights for.
Yes, but there's some. That's to say.
it's a little, wait. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get that, Tom. Uh we all showed up in the USA, we'd still have influence.
You're damn
uh,
straight. Civil
yeah.
uprise. That's what we need. Civil uprise. We need to wake the masses. Because I call them, the dumb masses or the dumb asses. That they need waking up. They need to kick up the arse to put the head above the parapet, see what's going on. Because if they've got children, they're going to be in peril. They're going to be left this world, the parents are, and their children are going to be left in peril, and they can't even see it coming.
So I got to bring up a little side thing, right? I when I was working for a defense contractor, I went up to Canada. Okay, now I'm in PA. The company that I was working for was also in PA, and I had to drive up, not far, but just into Canada a little ways because there was like a trade show going on. So I drive up there and I do the trade show, and then I drive over to go visit with this company that we did business with. And later that night, my friend who worked there, I went over to his place and I start talking to him, and he tells me, I guess up in Canada they call their electric bill a hydro bill, right? And he was telling me how much money they were paying for electricity in that country, and it just absolutely blew my mind. I mean, I thought, we were paying a lot for electricity in the United States, but when you do the money conversion, it literally seemed like it was triple what it is down here that it was up there, and that was a decade ago. So I can't even imagine what it's like now. I don't know. Majority
Mhm.
any place can win. Yeah, absolutely. People are spoiled and entitled. That's a shame. Seriously. Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of what it is in this country too. I
Yeah,
almost
it's
feel
like
like
that everywhere.
yeah. I feel like masculinity has been stripped from the younger generation of males, and they're just not like okay.
Masculinity is decimated, and the family is broken and torn asunder, and it's all by design, guys. They want single moms, they want hoodlums and hoodies running around the streets rioting and without any rules or bounds, because it creates a whole lot of money for them and the narrative that they seek and desire for.
Mhm. Absolutely, absolutely. So, how many people actually sit down and eat dinner as a family at dinner time without having their phone in their face like this? Oh, sorry. you know
That's how it is.
yeah, I mean, even when they do sit down at dinner, everybody's on their phone. There's no family communication where there was, when like Chester and I grew up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You had a dinner time, and it didn't matter how big or how small your family was. Dinner time was important. You sit, you eat, you discuss, the events of the day, what's going on in everybody's life, and you had a better grasp of what's going on. Now people have to go on Facebook to see how their kids are doing. If
Exactly.
if if those if those parents even care, if they even care.
They all got time. That was the time of day every day where we sit down to debrief. As you say, we talk about each other's days and raise each other up or lower each other down if they're too excited, whatever the case may be, and enjoy that time without no electronic devices, any side distractions or anything. My nan wouldn't allow that at the table or anything later on in life when devices came. You must be joking. She wouldn't allow that. Oh no.
Yeah, I
Old
know, right?
old school, and I love it, and I admire it, I adore it, because it's right, and what's right is right. There's a time and a place for everything, and if you can't sit and chew the cud with your family for 15 minutes without having your face in these devices, there's something really
Yes.
missing,
Yes.
and we're literally
Yes.
being split asunder when you are all 6 or 7 family members are all sat in the same house on a device, all in different parts of the world.
Right there. Tom said it best. There is not enough family dinners. Yeah, mother and father. Yeah, that's right. But even if for some reason there isn't a mother and a father, at least they're having dinner. At least you're getting that quality time with your family. You know what I mean? No matter what your family
Yeah,
is.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
missed that.
we
Yeah.
had I raised mine up with a regular dinner time. We sat together every single day. You can ask any of my offspring, and they will tell you the same. We had the same dinner time every day. I used to have a big air raid siren, almost like a war siren. I used to blast it in the street, much to everyone's annoyance, mind you. But I used to blast it in the street, and I'd let the kids know because they're out playing. It's right. That's dinner time. Dad's blew the horn, and in they would come. Perfect. You ask
Oh,
them the
that's
story. It's
awesome.
the gospel truth.
Yeah, that's great. What's going on, Ken? How you doing, Ken? Big fishing.
It's good to see you,
What's up,
Ken.
brother?
Hey, what's up, Ken?
But yeah, like we're all within a couple of years of each other, and it's like I remember when I grew up. Not only did we not have electronic devices, but it's like I grew up on a dirt road. It's paved now, but when I was a kid, it was dirt road, and it was like a ways from everything. You know what I mean? And you needed a 4-wheel drive in the spring to get to my house because the mud was so bad. No cable TV. We had regular, like whatever it was, 6, 7 stations, and the remote control was me. I was the remote control. It was Jack,
Yeah,
get up and change the channel. Jack, turn the volume up. Jack, get
Yeah,
up and
me
change
too.
the
I
channel
I
again.
was the
I don't
remote.
want to. Yeah, I was the
Yeah.
remote. Yes. And it's like kids today, you have no idea. No idea. I'd have a coloring book, or like we had these books called Mad Libs, and I loved Mad Libs because you could really have fun with words. You know, Andy, you have any idea what Mad Libs are? It was like a little booklet that it would have a
Yeah.
sentence, and you'd have to like fill in all the like verbs or
okay.
adjectives, or you know what I
Yes,
mean?
And
yes, yeah.
pronouns.
Hey, y'all, fill in all your pronouns.
Hey!
Yes, 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 yes.
I knew I'd bring it up somewhere. When you were talking about mailers, I
Ah, you
started thinking
got it.
about that.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
You could make
Yeah.
up as many pronouns as you wanted back then.
Oh, I used to have fun with them though, seriously. Have a lot of fun with them. But I mean that's what we did, you know. You didn't have this. You didn't have this. I always bring that up, you know, that it still blows my mind that within my lifetime, you know, like I had an Atari, which was one of the first gaming systems with a cartridge that, you know, you'd play. It was
I
like
remember
one
them very
gaming
well.
system. Yeah, yeah, I see. I knew you would. Atari is like one step above the black box that you'd play Pong with on a TV, where it was just two paddles going like this, and there's a ball, and you'd have to come down, and
That's
then the
right.
ball would go up.
I had Atari and Pitfall
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
and the real Pac-Man.
yeah.
Yeah,
I had
Pac-Man,
first
Frogger.
generation Nintendo.
Donkey Kong. That's when you first saw Mario. Remember, he was the bad guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
They always make the Italians the bad guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess they do, don't they?
I used to have like all kinds of like I had this one video game thing that was like half computer. It was like my first computer. It was like what the fuck? Commodore 64. Remember that shit?
Why is
Yep,
that
Spectrum,
does that
Spectrum
sounds
ZX.
really familiar?
Yeah. That was like my first computer, man. Like I had that, and then I had an Apple IIgs. An Apple IIgs was technically my real first computer, but that computer, the Commodore 64, you plugged it into the computer, and it was like a keyboard, and you could play video games on it. It was like a shitty computer. You know, that was like one of the first computers you can get. It was pretty cool.
Commodore 64, Spectrum ZX.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah. Thank you, Tom. Thanks for that. But yeah, I had I had I had a Nintendo.
I had a Nintendo too.
Yeah, it was fun. When it was, I remember that. And then I remember when the PlayStation 2 came out. I probably had like 4 or 5 different PlayStation 2s because I would just run them until they wore out, and then I'd put them on the side and I'd get another one and run that one until it wore out. I did that for a long time. And then my ex wound up buying me a birthday present with my debit card, and it was a
As they
PlayStation.
do.
Parappa
Yeah.
the Rapper. Remember that game? Parappa
No.
the Rapper?
Nope.
It was like
No.
a game you had to rap in. Yeah, to
Well,
do
of course
things.
you'd remember that.
Yeah, Parappa the Rapper. That's my shit. That was on PlayStation. That was like one of PlayStation's first big games. And that one and not Earthworm Jim. What the hell's the other one? The Crash Bandicoot. I gotta play that one. Remember that game?
No.
You
Not
don't
at all.
remember Crash Bandicoot? How the hell did
No.
you play PlayStation and didn't have Crash Bandicoot? That was like
Because
their
the
Sonic.
only 2 games that I ever really played on PlayStation 2 was Gran Turismo,
I played
and I
that
mean
too.
hours and hours. I played so much Gran Turismo that even now on my newer but still old PlayStation, I started with this car that I had completely customized because you can customize it just like a real car. And I took my knowledge of real car and put that into the game and just kept running the car around the same track and trying to get it so that it would handle really good and it was as fast as it could possibly be. And oh yeah, I put my daughter in the fastest car and still whooped her ass and then explained to her how to
Annoyed.
drive and everything. And oh yeah, it's crazy. I put her in the same car though, and it's funny because she'll kick my ass. She does. So
I remember the Noid.
Void the
Dominoes.
Noid, yes, Void the Noid. Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Abigail.
absolutely. What's going on, Abigail? How you doing?
Hi, Abigail.
Larry, how you doing? Abigail, much love. Much
Hi,
love.
Laura and Larry, brother. Much love to Abby and Larry. They're both beautiful people.
Hey, Minty, what's going on? How you doing?
Minty, how you going on, young man? I hope you're well, sweetheart. It's nice to see you in here, darling.
Oh, that's awesome.
I always feel much better knowing that I'm up in here and Mint is at home doing a helicopter.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, I
And
thought I'd say,
darling.
but exactly before he puts it in the chat, I'll just let you know how he goes on. You know. Chester, when you get your tail out and swing it round, you've got a helicopter.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, but this is the kind of thing Minty comes at me with, you know. So be warned.
Oh yeah.
Get the hell out of
Tom,
here.
his
Maxie.
mom keeps his pockets too.
Oh,
Wow.
Well, this chat's popping right now.
Yeah, I know, really. Oh, let's see, Cat D. Melania Trump could face deportation. Really?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I don't think so. Can't deport the first
Yeah,
lady.
I don't know about that happening. This goddamn phone. Meerkat.
Amen, chocolate chip. Not gonna say the
Mint chocolate chip said meerkat. My headache is better. Oh, Abigail, I'm sorry you had a headache. Wow, what's going on in the McFly household?
I had to go plug in something, try to get near the TV.
Oh, that was the TV? I thought you had some people yelling in your house.
No, TV.
That's good. That's good.
I was trying to smoke something myself, so that's why I had to come upstairs.
Abby, make
Not a
sure you
cigarette
drink plenty of water. Abby, it always aids with a headache. You may be dehydrated a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I need to definitely drink some water. I also probably need more coffee too. I like coffee.
Mm.
What kind of coffee?
What kind?
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah, it's gross.
No. No, it's not.
It's gross
It's
to me.
It's black coffee. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel the same as you, Chester.
put some sugar and cream in there. Have it like a nice cappuccino. That's the way to go.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I followed you right until cabbaged. I've never heard that. Get cabbage together.
Yeah,
No?
when we're breaking bread together, you know.
Oh yeah.
Cabbage
Don't.
Patch.
That's right. When you're breaking bread and doing what a boy got to do, man, pass the peace pipe. It's called getting cabbaged.
Nice. Nice. Yeah,
That must be something from the UK.
It certainly is. When you get cabbaged, when you get all drunk and smoked up and whatever, in your state of euphoria, and you're laughing and giggling, you're cabbaged, aren't you? You know, and that's what we say here.
Chick, where's my chicory cat? No,
Damn
I like
chicory.
that. Get cabbage. Abigail, never give up on yourself. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Larry says that's how I like it.
Hey, like what?
I hope Larry isn't talking to Minty.
I know. I gotta go back here. What are you talking? Oh, he's talking about the coffee. He likes the coffee black with sugar.
I know what he's talking about, but we just sort of put a bit of a spin on it there.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
that's-
I
was confused. I didn't
went
know.
back. I thought he was saying something about Minty. I don't know.
I didn't know what he was talking about.
He
That's
still
why.
could be talking about something with Minty. You mean dark, like dark chocolate?
He's going to Margaritaville.
I'm ready to go to Margaritaville. Yeah.
Perfect, Larry. Perfect.
Larry, you should do that on. Have you done that on one of your lives? There's a good possibility I missed it. I don't make it to all your lives. I wish I
Yo,
could.
we had to tell Larry what happened to you playing the guitar. You had the
Oh
same thing happen to you?
yeah, Larry, we got a copyright because I did a really horrible cover of "Put Your Lights On," that Santana song that he did with Everclear or Everlast, one of the two.
Yeah, and it came right up though.
Yeah, it did. I think it's because of the words. I think if I wasn't singing it and I was just playing the guitar, I think it'd be all right. I do.
Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck?
No, just coffee with sugar. Oh man, I don't. I'd rather eat something sweet and drink black coffee than put sugar in my coffee. I got away from it years ago, and I can't. I can't. What I can do is drink like diner coffee with cream and sugar. I know that's weird, but like, it's just the way it is.
I
I
like
can
diner
drink.
coffee with cream
Oh
and
yeah.
sugar.
Oh, the only way to drink diner coffee is cream and sugar. I'm sorry. That's it. But my regular daily coffee, just black. I think that's how I get away with drinking so many cups of it too. Because I'd probably drink about a pot of coffee, but it's over the course of a day. You know what I mean? I'll have 1 cup in the morning, maybe 2 cups in the morning. Won't have any throughout the afternoon, and I'll have a couple at night. No, I know Margaritaville, Jimmy Buffett. Yep. Wow, Minty. Minty, you are just a little horn dog, aren't you?
Minty can be very expressive and demanding.
I know, but I don't know, Minty. I don't mean to call you out here, in the streets of YouTube, but I think it's shock value with you. I do.
Very suggestive. Minty is very suggestive.
Yes,
But
very.
I have got a subscriber on my channel called Sergeant Kayla, and she's married to him now. Little does he like, and he does as told, and I'm loving it at the moment. She puts a comment on Minty runs away. I love it. The first time I've seen it happen.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it's funny to see.
Minty is minty. Yeah, that's right, Larry.
Minty is
You
minty.
know, Larry. Larry knows the score.
I gotta see that guitar Larry has. I want to see that. Everybody's talking about.
Larry's guitar is huge.
Oh yeah.
He's a big old boy himself, and it suits him. I think if you put that guitar next to a regular guy, you'd see just how big it is.
Here, Larry. That's mine. Greg Bennett. It's acoustic electric. It's got the little cutout in it.
What's acoustic? Oh, acoustic. You can play acoustic.
It's an acoustic guitar that has a pickup in it. See, and I got the tuner and little adjustments and volume and treble. Awesome guitar. This is another one that my ex used my debit card to buy me a present, and I'm thankful for it. Oh, we lost Andy.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. We're at hour 13, so I don't know. Worst case scenario, it doesn't come back. We could end it at hour 30 if you want.
Yeah, that's cool.
Larry, I have an Epiphone Jumbo and a Gibson Hummingbird. Ooh, Larry, you know what? Since you're right here, let me show you. Let me show you my other green screen background here, brother. Let me just move the thing that I sit on, and I'll show you this because I was doing this before. So here, I'll set that up and I'll show you. So this is the Jackson King V that I have right here. But that's not what I want to show you, Larry. What I want to show you is this one right in the middle right here. That is a 1969 Danelectro. A Danelectro Dean. This thing is awesome. It really is. It needs a little bit of work, but hey, check it out. It has the lipstick pickups in it, and it has such a warm sound to it. The problem with this guitar is it's made out of a composite wood, and they stripped out real easy. So that guitar is not mine. It's just
Whose guitar is it?
it's actually my neighbor's. He got it when he was like 18 years old, and he had it for years. And I used to babysit his kids when I was like 15 years old, and I remember the guitar being there. So like 2 years ago, I asked him, I'm like, hey, which one of your kids has your old electric guitar? I want to buy it off you, you know, and I was going to give him like maybe $200 for it because I knew it was damaged. And he said, they don't have it. And I'm like, oh, what happened to it? And he's like, it's up in the bedroom. And when I looked at the guitar, the neck was falling off of it. I told him, I'm like, how about you give it to me and I'll repair it and I'll give it back to you and you can sell it or whatever. I'll see how much it's worth. So I looked it up, and if it was in absolute mint condition, it's worth like, say, maybe $1,000. And that's if the market's good. If the market's not good, it's $800. Okay. So
That's
say
not
right
bad.
now it's an $800 guitar because the market's um this guitar particularly because it's damaged and it's been repaired and I'm going to have to do further repairs on it is maybe only a $400 guitar. So he said, I don't want to sell it, just repair it and play it and hang on to it. So the
That's
cool
cool.
thing is I looked at the you have to take the neck off to look at the serial number because it's stamped on the back and it's stamped 2008. So it's the 2008 Dan Electro Dean that they made, which I believe puts it at 1969. So my Gibson Hummingbird cost me Yeah, I know, Larry. You say that, and that's
Yeah.
crazy because that guitar really sounds nice. I heard him play it on a live, and it is just like absolutely beautiful. I can't imagine spending that kind of money on a guitar.
Like, what's the difference from $1,000 guitar and a $400 guitar? I mean, a $4,000 guitar.
Um, if you wanted to do like real high quality studio recording, you really want the $4,000 guitar because it's like the difference between a stand-up piano and a grand piano. You know what I mean? A grand piano sounds much fuller than a stand-up piano, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. It's a little bit of the way it's made, the composition of woods that it's made out of. Yeah, exactly. The quality. Yeah. Absolutely. The sound and the clarity. Yes. Yes. Because a lot of these cheaper guitars are made out of just crap wood. And if you don't have like a good density to the wood and it's made out of a lighter wood or just something that's off, you know, like,
I saw the guy making guitars out of colored pencils the other day on YouTube. He like put like composite and put it together and then he cut it up and he made an electric guitar out of it.
yeah, I've seen that video. Yeah, you could do a lot with resins and stuff. Gibson and Epiphone are the same company. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And I'm going to tell you right now, in my opinion, a good Epiphone, say you have an Epiphone with a good set of Gibson pickups, there's no way anybody's going to tell that you're playing an Epiphone. There's a guy out here in YouTube land that plays the blues. I wish I could remember his name right now because I'd give him a shout out on the podcast. He's a great, fantastic blues musician. Wears a white cowboy hat and a jean jacket and just plays the blues for hours upon hours. He played the one night for almost 6 hours and wound up cramping up his hand, and he still came on and played the next night. And he was talking about how he wasn't going to be on that long or whatever, and he still played for like 4 hours, and it's almost nonstop, you know. And he talks to the chat and engages everybody. So yeah, and he plays an Epiphone. So and you'd never guess. You'd never guess. It's like I think he says it's a 98 or a 99 Epiphone. It's a hollow body. I don't know my models that well. Gibson and USA Epiphone are made in Indonesia. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
None of them are made in America anymore?
No. Everything's shopped out anymore.
Really? There's no like custom guitar coder still making good guitars in America?
I mean, there are, but not Gibson. Although I'll tell you what, I had a Fender Telecaster. I always wanted a Telecaster. Always wanted one. Always wanted one. Always wanted one. And sure enough, I got the opportunity to get one quite a few years ago. Guy was real hard up for money, and he wanted like $600 for this guitar, and he was complaining about that, and I'm like, well, he's like, all right, well, where is it made? And he's like, it's made in Korea. And I just laughed at him. I'm like, I don't want no Chinese guitar. And he tried like telling me it's not a Chinese guitar. It's this, you know, it's that, whatever. And I was just like, I'm not interested. And he tried selling it to a couple other people and they're not interested. And I called him back a couple of minutes after that. I'm like, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $200 for it. And he was like, man, you can't do it. I'm like, this is all I got. I'm like, and I can't go digging in anything else. I'm like, I got to pay my bills. I'm like, this is what I got right now. Like, I understand you're in a hard position, but if you want to take $200 for the guitar, I'll tell you what I'll do. When I go to sell the guitar, I'll give you the option of buying it back for $200. But when I sell it, I'm going to try to sell it for more. Fair? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. So not only did I offer it back to him when I went to sell it, that deal wound up falling through. And then I got another deal to trade it for a $400 guitar. So again, I only had $200 into this guitar. And I contacted him. I said, do you want it? He's like, nope. So I wound up trading it for that Jackson King V that's hanging on the wall. Only because the neck itself, it was the shape of the neck. It was just a big chunky neck, and I didn't like the guitar, honestly. You
No,
know.
Christopher Jordan.
Shout out in the comments, in the panel, one love. Thanks, brother. Abigail, again, you are absolutely right. Family is important. You know. That's the cost difference, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You just getting in from work? Well, thanks for stopping in, Christopher. I appreciate it. Sense of Wonder says, hi, Larry. Yep.
Got my e-bike coming from your work.
Oh, yeah, listen, I'm telling you right now, once you get that thing like set up and you get it turned on, man, hit me up and I'll grab my panel, and then you have to try to look. There's a book that's going to come with it, right? Somewhere in the book, I'll show you the diagram that's in my book. You should have a similar one, and I'll go through everything with you because you can custom program that whole thing. You know what I mean?
Remember what I
It's
showed you? There's
Yep.
a way.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you could just fix it if you turn it off real fast and turn the throttle
Mhm.
and then hit the brake and then turn it back on and hold it for
Mhm.
like 5 seconds and then it fixes it. It takes off the governor.
Christopher, I kicked him out at the beginning of this. Yep.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah. Told him I had enough of their shit and asked him politely to leave.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them.
Not worried about any of this at
Yeah,
all.
me neither.
You know, Abigail, you are the best. You are the best.
I mean, who cares what two drunk bears got to say?
Ah, see, isn't that funny?
It is fun.
Bears.
I want to rub oil on your chest. No, I want to rub oil on your chest. I'm more drunk and more belligerent than you. Like, what are you talking about at that point?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, there you go, Christopher Jordan. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that noise?
I don't know.
So you're just like on a permanent fly slide there.
Yeah. When I turn it off, that's why I just been
Thank
doing.
you, Abigail.
It's just easier. Turn the camera off, you know. That's funny to hear that noise.
Oh yeah, I can hear it clear as day.
I like this little thing. It's a pain in the ass to clean them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Somebody was telling me to buy that stuff, that Formula 420. I don't like using that stuff because I feel like it tastes funny after you use it. You know what I mean? You have to like.
So
Seems
here's
like
the
a
thing.
residue.
Here's the thing that I kind of looked into with someone that owned their own shop. Okay, they wanted to make their own Formula 420, and they used a lot of green product. And at the end of it, yeah, Chester does got a bubbler. At the end of it, what I'm trying to say is they basically divulged to me that if you just use isopropyl alcohol, like a high proof, you know what I mean, 90 or above isopropyl alcohol, and use salt as an aggregate, that you can essentially make your own Formula 420.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it really works. I mean, I've done my own glass pieces and they look like brand new. There's actually a piece that I want to clean and then just keep brand new. I don't want to use it anymore. I
So
just want to get
salt
it.
and what?
So the funny thing is, use specifically kosher salt, right?
Yeah.
And rubbing alcohol, like isopropyl rubbing alcohol, but the a high proof, not 70. It needs to be 90. You know what I
Got it.
mean? Yeah, it
Yeah, the
needs to
stuff you
be.
get at the store is like usually like 70.
Yeah. Sometimes the drugstores will have the 90%, and that's what you need is a 90% isopropyl alcohol. But just that and kosher salt specifically works good because kosher salt, the way they like split the salt, they it's like shards, and it works really good. You could use regular salt, but you have to work it more. The kosher salt, the little shards get into all the little crevices of the inside of the glass real good.
I got it. That's the nectar collector, Christopher Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a syringe?
Uh,
Is IOC still here?
I'm here,
yeah,
guys. I'm just yeah, I'm
he's
all
just
over the interweb. I'm roaming the streets. Don't worry, guys. I'm still here listening to you, and I've got my ear on the ground on the other side. It's all gravy.
All right.
yeah. I know exactly what you're doing, buddy. I do the same thing. Just out here on the streets, right? Sorry, my allergies. My allergies are acting up. You know.
It sounded like a police siren when you coughed.
That's,
It's like,
that's all right. That's all right. Hang on. Wait. So, I used to be told at my other job that if I wore certain things, right, I looked like some kind of undercover cop. And I was like, why? Just because I'm wearing aviator glasses and I have a black hat and I wear a black shirt. Like even if this wasn't here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't see any of the writing. Like I don't look like a cop, do I?
I don't know, but like, so like, you see what I look like on a bike, man. I remember in West Philly one time I was riding my bike and the guys were like, "Are you a cop?" I'm like, "Are you serious?"
You know what? It's your haircut. That's what it is.
Like, I look like I had a helmet on. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know?
You're a cop. I'm like,
Mall cop more like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Officer smartass. Oh. Oh. Larry, I can't deny that. I'm fighting that. That's something from my past life. Trying not to be such a smartass anymore. So anyway, nice hat. Uh, Joking. Yeah. But
So what do you
yeah, I
want to
don't
go for
know.
another 4 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll do another 4 minutes. Absolutely.
You'd be surprised what Minty can achieve in 4 minutes.
Boom. Yeah, absolutely, right?
Killing me.
Looks can be deceiving. Hey, Larry, listen, since you're out there in the chat, let me ask you something. With your experiences out here in the streets of YouTube, have you ever gotten a copyright on a song if you're only playing the guitar?
Yeah, without singing.
Yeah. And then like are there songs that you don't get copyrights on that you do play the guitar and you do sing? I'm just curious. I really am. I'm just curious because I'm always wondering what I can get away with, without getting the copyright strike.
I think they use some kind of software.
Oh, yes, absolutely. They absolutely do.
It's always just listening for music. Like, oh, that sounds like that.
Now, Minty, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Make of it what thou wilt. I did tell you.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and then get this, McFly. Minty is going to IOCs. What,
What day? It's
2
Thursday.
days.
It's Thursday here now. Today, we've crossed over the midnight hour in the UK. It's 11 minutes past 2 a.m. and so we're into Thursday. Yes, it's coming tomorrow, Friday.
How crazy is that? Tomorrow, Minty's gonna be at IOCs. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
We're going to do a live together, and we're going to have a laugh. Break bread. It's all going to be good fun and frolics.
Yeah. Yeah, Larry, I get it. I'm just wondering if you ever check them. I don't care about getting monetized either, man. I just don't want them to cancel me because I hit too many flags or some crap like that. I mean, I know when I go into them, there's ones like I think they're all copyrighted, but there's ones that they have strikes and they'll mark you private. So if you get rid of them, then you can make the other ones public. But I still don't think you can. I don't think it can. I don't know, Big Fly. Can that be monetized? Still, I don't think it can.
What?
If you had a video that had the copyright strikes removed,
You would
there's
have
still
to delete that part of the song. I mean, that you have to delete the song.
yeah, you have to delete that song, that part of the video. But then there's other songs on there that I won't. They're still copyrighted, but I don't get a strike. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like when I go on and I do my karaoke things, like it'll pick up on every single song that I sing. But like the Tom Petty songs, there's only 2 Tom Petty songs that like they're all green checks. That's what I mean. When you get one of the yellow checks, you have to delete it. And then every once in a
No, the
while,
yellow check means that it's still monetized, but it's just like not fully.
so it's only the red ones, I guess, are the ones that. Well, whatever. I still get rid of the yellow ones.
Yeah, the yellow ones. I've had that on a couple of my lives, and I'm not singing any songs. It's just me walking or doing something.
So was that Santana song a yellow one or was that a red one?
It was just like it couldn't be monetized. It was red, and then I got rid of it, and then it was fine.
Huh. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
wound up erasing it on mine. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I just got rid of that song, edited it out.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. Some of them get copywritten, but not too many, Larry says.
Yeah, that's weird. That's why I just don't do any music on mine. I'm like nervous, and I told you, even when I've gone to basketball games and shit, like them just playing music, like it gives me shit.
McFly, that's why I started the second channel, Devil on My Shoulder. Besides posting all the stuff with the Karen neighbors, you know what I mean? It was to play music on that channel. I don't care what Devil says. He can kiss my ass. It's my channel. But I mean that's what the purpose of that channel is. You know what I mean? It's just to have fun and because I didn't want like my Jack Walls channel it's to be inspirational and to be uplifting, and I didn't want to have any of those those like song checks affect the algorithm of that, because I want that material to reach people. You know what I mean? Sometimes just them watching like, you know, Birdland on a rock and listening to the whatever I just heard. What was that? Are you hitting that water thing again?
No, 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 no. If you honestly want to know, it's me. Like I'm cleaning that spit cup out that I spit it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I just enjoy doing covers, Larry says. Yeah, mine are not striked. It says it's not going against my channel. Yeah, all right. That's good,
Yeah.
Larry.
But if it was like monetized, I think it would.
I don't know. I don't know about the green ones. You know, like I said, I'm not monetized, but I didn't. I never applied for it or anything. You know, I just don't care. I really don't. You know, this is this
Me
is to
neither.
keep my sanity.
Yeah, my channel will. I'll never be monetized on my channel. I'll never accept it. I don't want it. That's not what I'm here for.
Yeah.
But there you go. Right, guys. I want to get off of here. It's 2:15 in the morning here, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
bid
we're
you
gonna
all
be ending
farewell
anyway.
and thanks for having me. It's been sometimes touching. It's a shame we lost Mountain Mummer. It's a shame it turned that way at the very beginning. We had a feeling it would, and there you go, it did. But some things just need to be said, and that's it. Draw a line on, draw a line in the sand.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. IOC, thank you very much for coming on. It's been a pleasure as usual.
Thank
I
you
hope maybe
again.
I could bag you for the next podcast. If not, I completely
Yeah, I'll be
understand.
there. I'll be there, bro. No worries. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, Chester, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Thank you, chat, for engaging with us and showing love and support. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
IOC.
IOC.
So yeah, chat, thank you very much for coming in and watching us and putting up with my mouth tonight. I'm sorry I went off, but you know, I was a little angry that the drama gets brought in, because I actually I was of the mind that as soon as that happened, I was just going to start blocking people because I was so angry before the podcast even happened. But Abigail, thank you so much for always coming in. You are always so uplifting. You really are.
Yeah, you're a pleasure.
Yeah, Abigail. You are such a blessing to have in the podcast and in all of our lives when you come in. Seriously, thank you very much. So, all right, everybody, have a good night, and don't forget about Saturday.
Yep.